Alright, hey everybody, good morning and welcome back to another video. Today I'm just out with my good buddy, best friend forever, Koopy. It is, what is today? I don't even know. It's Sunday. I just know the Bears play the Niners tonight. It's gotta be like the 28th, 29th or so of December. I don't know what day it is. We just got back in town from a nice trip, meeting up with the grandkids and all that stuff. So yeah, so I'm just out. It was a foggy, rainy morning. It's 48 degrees out right now, so I'm just trying to get out and take advantage of the fog and the rain and get some very atmospheric, rural images. And I got Koopy with me, so because it's not terribly cold out, and I honestly don't plan on getting out of the car. So our first stop was right here at the Dunkin' Donuts to grab a coffee, and they actually gave Koopy a couple of munchkins, so he's gonna have a little breakfast here in a minute. And since I was here, I'm taking a couple of images, first images of the morning at this kind of like a truck stop part of this gas station. Very atmospheric, very Americana. So just gonna shoot these. I'm trying to shoot a higher shutter speed than I normally would because I really want to preserve the highlights. I'm shooting with the Nikon D850 and a 2470 Sigma lens. So yeah, you guys can probably hear the rain coming down. It's coming down pretty hard right now, and the fog is holding for now, so hopefully we'll get a few more shots. We're just gonna drive around the country a little bit and see what we can come up with, and we'll go from there. But yeah, this is my first shots. Well, my first shot was on the other side of this gas station. It was of the car wash. I just like the light and the reflections off the pavement. This is my second shot. I like this one, this composition more. It's more of a feeling type of image for me. So here it is. This is what I'm looking at. I like how the lights are, the the white lights coming down, and the trucks, and obviously that big bright yellow certified scale sign. So yeah, very old school, very nostalgic, and it would be really cool with film, but don't have film with me, so maybe we'll try to give it a filmic look using you know what I'm talking about. So now for this first image, what I really like is just the simplicity of it. I kept everything in the middle, as you can see by these two arrows. So the sky and the pavement just kind of blend together, and everything meets right there in the middle on that center plane. So yeah, very simple image, and that's just like the dreamy, atmospheric, the truck driver's in there. He's probably asleep, and it's gloomy morning, and all kinds of stuff going on around him, colors and tones and textures, etc. So yeah, a lot goes into a very simple image. Now here's the same image, although I processed it using Nik 7 color effects software, trying to make it look more filmic, and I think I achieved that goal. Just not sure which one I like better. So I do like this one. It's moodier, it's a little bit warmer. More highlights showing. It's different but the same, and I like them both. And let me know which one you guys like better. Be interested in hearing that. Now this one's a similar image, and it's just the dreaminess. And when I think of truck drivers, I think of the open road, modern day cowboy kind of thing, and just an existence where you're kind of alone most of the time. And that's what I'm seeing in this image, just the solitude and solace and stillness of this image is what I like about it. Come back to us. It's wishful thinking, baby, honestly, but I know you ain't forgotten me. Alright, so I just took this shot right through the windshield. I didn't feel like getting out of the car. It's too wet, too cold. So we'll see what that looks like. It's definitely rural and very atmospheric, obviously, but a little bit depressing maybe. Just the fog and the rain and but I love the telephone poles. You guys, if you've watched this channel at all, you know that I love the old wooden telephone poles, and I incorporate those into my images as opposed to taking them out like a lot of people do. So, and whatever, you know, whatever people want to do is fine. I like leaving them in. I think it's nostalgic. I think that someday these old poles will be gone, and it'll be glad to have some images of them. So, but right now I'm going to take a shot of this. It's a relatively new company. It's out here in the middle of nowhere in Kendall County, and I think they grow lettuce or vegetables or something. But it's pretty cool that it's got all this fluorescent light coming out of it against this murky sky. So I'm seeing like an orange and teal type of image here. So I don't know, might be something, it might be nothing. like most of my pictures. So here we go. I'm gonna drive over here and get a quick shot of this. Yeah, so here's that image. It is very cinematic, very orange and teal, very dreamy. So yeah, I like this one quite a bit. It came out pretty well. Then I was driving around the building. Honestly, I was just looking for a place to turn around and didn't expect to see this, but I drove up right on these guys. They were walking the grounds for whatever reason. They were cool though. But this is awesome. I mean, look at that color. That is pretty wild. So I got out and I took a few shots here, and I'll put those up now. So this is a pretty cool shot. I didn't have to do a whole lot in editing. Basically just did a linear gradient from the top right corner and down, and darkened that top corner a little bit. The one thing that would have made this image stronger, I think, is if those lights in the right-hand side, if they were on, casting some light on the three guys that were walking down the path. But this is a strong image. I like it. Well, we spent some time here at the lettuce factory, and yeah, those guys were walking around. They were cool, just out showing some new people where everything is, etc., etc. So that was they're pretty cool, friendly. They love Koopy just like everybody else. So gotten some really cool shots. Love the light that comes off this building, like I said earlier. And in case I didn't mention it earlier, I definitely bumped my ISO up. I'm at 2000 now, so I'm getting the shutter speed anywhere between 1/250th and 1/400th of a second. Again, you know, trying to make sure I preserve the highlights, and oh, and also so I can get enough shutter speed so I don't have camera shake to ruin all these images. But yeah, really cool morning so far. So let's see what else we can find. Hi, Coop. And here's Koopy's munchkin. You want a munchkin, Koopy? Any good? Got a little tail wag in there. So Koopy liked this munchkin. You got one more, Koop. You gotta save it. Alright, so me and Koopy have been driving around for like, I guess about an hour. So now, we're gonna leave the country roads for a little bit. We're gonna see what's going on at Silver Spring State Park. Alright, so this is an old farmhouse. I love that there's just one light on. Hopefully we'll take advantage of that, kind of like a Todd Hido type of image. I love Todd Hido's work, so we'll see. So here's that image. It's cool, it's nostalgic, but there is too much ambient light to really get a Todd Hido type of image. But nonetheless, I like it, and I like it in black and white as well. So I hope you do too. Want your other munchkin? So while Koopy was finishing up his breakfast, I took this image here of these trees right there, and I used Photoshop and generative expand to crop out the barn and stuff that was on the left and just give it a more singular focus on the subject of the trees with the mist and the fog. And yeah, so I mean, I don't use Photoshop or AI all that much, although I've been paying for it forever. But when I do, when I use generative expand and I do something that really alters the image, I always let you guys know. Then I backed up and I took advantage of all the water on this muddy road and used that to reflect the highlights of the sky or lack thereof, and shot these images right here. Well, since I was in the neighborhood, I figured I'd stop by this old farm and take a couple of shots of the barns. I've shot these barns a few other times in the past, but it's always different and it's always fun to shoot this thing. Well, we finally made it to Silver Springs, and this lake right here is called Loon Lake, and Koopy's taking his sweet time getting over there, but look at all the fog coming off the lake. So we walked around the lake a little bit, took a couple of shots, nothing major, nothing earth-shattering, but we'll put up a few of them here so you can check them out. All right, everybody. Hey, I think we're gonna finish it up with that. This is a pretty cool way to finish up the fog and the rain and the geese and the trees and the mist and everything else. So hope y'all enjoyed the video. You all know the drill. Like it if you did, subscribe if you haven't, and ring that notification bell, because every once in a while your old buddy Double G puts up a halfway decent video and you don't want to miss that one. And with that, I am Garrick, and I am your very best friend in the whole wide world except for Koopy. And we'll see you next time, everybody. Thanks for stopping by the channel. We'll see you. Bye-bye.